I don't know why I chose to do this live like before I have a class. My class is in 3 hours. Most of the time, my lives are not 3 hours. This is just going to be an hour live. And I'm wasting it sitting up here doing the introduction that no one cares about because I don't think anybody listens to my podcast. Anyway, I mean, not my podcast, but my lives. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely day, an amazing day. Let's get this party started. I don't know what's coming first. It's just all stupid to me. Okay. So I'm gonna go in order of all the stupidity. Now, some of the stuff on here is funny because I looked at it. So yeah. Okay. You know, where do I want to start? Okay, I want to start with Blueface getting arrested or Blueface being sentenced to 4 years in prison. Um, yeah. I will get into this on my podcast. Um, but yeah. Um, okay. I don't want to talk about Ubers right now. I will explain when I'm talking about this case right here with this lady that got hit with the car. Okay. So let's start with, I want to start with Blueface. I'll talk about the racist nurse on another day. Freaking bitch. Um, yeah. So Blueface is sentenced to 4 years in prison. So Whack 100, his daddy, Whack 100 think that Blueface is his son. When Blueface has a whole damn daddy around here. So this is what Whack 100 had to say about Blueface being sentenced for shooting up a strip club. I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Whack 100? What's up with you? All right, so we just left out of court. The judge decided to violate Blueface's probation and said people are saying he's going to have to do the full 4 years in prison. Can you break it down to us?
He got 4 years, 400 something days off. Come down to 3 years. He go to state. He do third time. He be home in 9, 10 months.
All right, thank you so much, Whack.
Let's go.
That's not explaining it, but he violated probation because he was on probation because he shot up a club, basically. That was not explanation, Whack 100. I mean, when it comes to Christian business, you tell her all her shit, but you don't want to tell what's going on with Blueface. Okay, cool. Let's go to his actual biological father.
Good afternoon, y'all. Let me tell the results on the red alert. They gave me 4 years. Stay strong. Good afternoon.
Yeah, he still didn't explain anything. Hold on. Allergies are still allergying, but today I had a watermelon mint mojito smoothie. It wasn't actually any alcohol in my mojito. It was a no hito really. So, that's kind of helped me. So, what's expected of the real biological father is that he's really upset. What him and Christian have done, the damage they have done is coming back to hunt them. I feel no empathy toward Blueface at all. You and Christian were a nuisance for a good 2 years, and I was trying to figure out why. it was it funny? Was it cute? Did I realize that some people, some platforms are paid by Zeus Network, which is cool because Zeus got to make his coins too. But the whole situation is toxic. He's toxic, she toxic, and they just need to sit the hell down. Both of them do. It's crazy how people violate their probation and only get 4 years, but like he said, he'll be out in 9 to 10 months, but he's already counted for because he's done 400 days. I don't remember how long Blueface has been in prison. Did he just get put in prison like the end of this year or the end of last year? I'm not quite sure, but he said he's already done 400 days. It's only 365 days in a year. So he's done a year. That's 3 years. He'll get out in 9 to 10 months. That's what he says, which is probably right. But it's crazy to me how he gets away still with violent crimes. It's crazy to me how people get away with violent crimes. This is all because he is famous and what he done, and clearly he probably didn't hit nobody with a bullet, but he still did a violent crime. I just think that we need some time away from wildness. Personally, it's not just Christian and Blueface. We need some time away from Charles and Miss Netta. Will somebody please cancel them or arrest Miss Netta? I'm pretty sure she violated some legal rules. One of them should be counterfeit designer. Put her in prison for us, because I'm so sick and tired of Miss Netta. She really needs to have several seats. Okay? So please, somebody give her a nice little go sit down. She needs to go sit down. Because she's getting on my damn nerves. People are figuring her out and she wants to get mad and say that they're haters. How can somebody hate on you if that's the truth? Explain that to me. I can't hate on something if I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being facetious and calling her it. I'm saying if I don't know what's your plight, because you definitely don't identify with the LGBTQ community. That's something you have kept yourself from doing, granted, and then the person you get into a fight with could actually help you get somewhere. T.S. Madison. I don't care for T.S. Madison, but T.S. Madison could actually get you somewhere in the entertainment industry. So it's kind of weird you attack someone like T.S. who could help you in the LGBTQ community. I know we were talking about Blueface, but I'm just talking about Ms. Netta. I just don't understand how you can attack someone who is in your community, who is known to advocate in your community, how you can have an issue with someone who is an advocate, and how you don't want to associate with a community that's even behind the beehive. Okay? I will say this, in the entertainment industry, you can't get nowhere unless you cater to two groups: white women and gay people. So I just really don't understand that. But somebody needs to do something about the whole Miss Netta situation, the whole situation with Miss Netta with her ghetto ass. She needs to go somewhere too and sit down. I'm sick and tired of her. She needs to go sit down. There's nothing cute about a damn near 50-year-old grown ass man walking around here acting the way Miss Netta be acting. I'm serious. The fact that you don't even know thyself, the first thing you need to know is thyself. Because that's what you need. You over here got all these little issues going on and you taking them out on the wrong damn people. I'll say that. So yes, like we'll get a year, and I think Christian is gonna get it about a year too. She's not gonna do all 4 years. Not all 8 years. She's not gonna do all eight. I don't know, cause I don't believe she hit Jonathan, right? They ain't came out with no video footage of her hitting that man. I don't believe her. I don't believe anything Tamar says. I feel like Tamar is a nuisance to society, and I will never believe anything she has to say. So, it is what it is. But yeah, they'll get some time. Maybe Blueface will, have notepads full of music that he has wrote. He needs to focus on the right thing, not the wrong thing. And he's been focused on the wrong thing, which is going around here knocking up bitches. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. It really is what it is. So, yeah, I don't think anybody has any empathy for or with this pertaining to this, because it's like so many people who reached out and tried to push Christian and Blueface into better people. It's so many people who show empathy, because not all of us were perfect. Not all of us came out perfect. Not all of us have perfect situations at home. We may have a screwed up mom or a screwed up dad. And there are people who understood, who really came out there and tried to support Christian and Blueface. Um, and they screwed it all up. So yeah, it's the path of redemption, and they have to go through it. That's just it. Um, so yeah.
Good afternoon, y'all. Poppy Joe.
Let's talk about how you racist and you Muslim. You a Muslim woman of African descent. Girl, please go sit down. Watch this.
Oh yes, oh yeah, you are Kessos. Who knows what the heck you doing?
You right.
Kessos,
You right.
nigger.
You right.
You Negro.
You right.
You are not you.
You
You
right.
books.
You
Most
right.
people ask. Look at you.
You right.
Go get your ass and get yourself a job.
You right.
Now, this has been this whole narrative going around that people say go to a black doctor. And the question I always ask is which black? There's a large group of people who are of African descendants. You have Spanish speaking ones, Portuguese speaking ones, French speaking ones, Swahili speaking ones, German speaking ones, Spanish, I already said Spanish, English speaking ones, and Patois speaking ones. Just because somebody is of color does not mean they don't see you as something else. First of all, I would knock that camera out her hand. First and foremost, Dwayne. And two, let me tell you something. This lady is a lot of minorities, okay? She's a woman, okay? She is of African descent, and she's Muslim. And you would think that you would get more understanding from someone who is all of these things. But you don't, because they don't see you as them. They're not like us. Okay? I was saying this because I was always confused growing up when someone was African. I was like, okay. And I will always get they're not like us. We're different. They don't even want to be associated with you. You hear her she called her the N-word, all forms of the N-word, the ER, the and the O. as if nobody else is calling her those things next to derogatory things you would call a Muslim. And it's just crazy to me how much we all have in common, and yet we don't see each other in each other. Um, they found her clinic location. And so that means that she's what's the word? I can't think of words right now. She's been forgot. It's a shame you spent all these years in school. Because keep in mind, getting a medical license and to lose your medical license after spending your whole adult life getting it is crazy. It's not easy. It's not something you just do on a daily basis. But you lost your medical license for being racist toward people that could be your cousins from ancestors down the line. Explain why. What is this? And the crazy part is she over here calling her I, and O when people feel the same way about her. Because, okay, I'm going to say this. It's wild to me because I work in a place that deals with people who are wealthy. Not rich, wealthy. Two different things. Okay? And it's crazy to me when someone who is black or brown look down on you even more than someone white. I'm not excusing when someone white does it. So for you to be black or brown and to look down on me, it's the weirdest thing. Because in the back of my head, I'm like, you are I, and an O by another name. So how you gonna see yourself more superior to me? They don't care how much money you have. They don't care if you are a doctor. They don't care how much charity work you have claimed you have done for the E's and the I's and the O's. They want to get rid of you just because you are a black woman in the medical field who's a Muslim. Okay? Because the first thing they're going to say, well, if she treats them like that, we don't want her to be around us neither. What if she make a decision to do some awful African shit to our child? Because she don't like them, she don't like us. You know, they already scared you do some weird African shit for real to their kids. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, you know, you don't have a practice, girl. She's a nurse practitioner too. I don't get it. She's a nurse practitioner. So she's a nurse practitioner. She still went to school for a very long time. She can forget it. And somebody said she violated all HIPAA laws. No, she violating Nightingale. Nightingale is a nurse. Oh, she's not a doctor, and now she will never be one. thinking she hurting somebody, calling them what they call her behind her back too with her practice, calling her a good E, a good a good I, and a good O. But see, just because you're a good I, and O does not mean they like you or see you like them. Because they don't. Because guess what they're saying to you? They're not like us. Oh boy. They're definitely not like us. Because you are not the caucasity of it all. Okay? You're not even that. Girl. The nerve of you. All right. That's a lot of weird stuff that has happened. I don't know why I still got Carisha stuff on here. Okay. Let's talk about the Olympics. The U.S. basketball team winning on this day. And they have shown Kobe's different jerseys and numbers he has had. And the funny part about it is that number 24 adds up to 6. So it's 6, 8, and 10. When it comes to numerology, I don't think there's any coincidences. There's no such thing. Which congratulations to all the Olympians and their gold medals and their bronze and their silvers. If you got a gold medal, a bronze medal, and a silver medal, congratulations on all your hard work and paying off and doing what's good. But I just thought this was like, this interesting that this happened. Because really, the Paris Olympics, not France Olympics, the Paris Olympic Games, it's kind of the first real, like, we outside Olympic Games. Because the one they did with Tokyo was just. Tokyo was still on COVID protocol. So, yeah. Another thing I want to talk about with this, I want to talk about this whole Jordan Child situation, but I want to talk about this real quick.
Did you guys?
Now she's talking about the lady that was uh uh was one of the headless Marie Antoinette. I want to talk about the headless Marie Antoinette's rock concert for a second. That's the part that bothered me. It's funny how y'all totally okay with the woman head being cut off, but y'all not okay with a drag ballroom dance at the Last Supper. Um, how can you torture someone beyond the grave? Which, by the way, this lady, she has a chronic illness. Who is the main one you guys saw? She has a chronic illness, and she's making awareness of the lady being having a chronic illness, and having a flare up. I was offended because how can you torture someone so much beyond the grave? Like, how can you do that? The lady been gone. She been dead. She got her head chopped off. She paid her price. How are you going to continue to mock something so heinous and so hideous? You don't mock her husband. You mock her. And to continue to perpetuate the narrative that she said, let them eat cake. She never said that. Including the awful things y'all did to her son, and you claim that she did those things to her son when she didn't. Why do we continuously? Y'all don't even torture Hitler that much, and Hitler's a fucking asshole. To me, matter of fact, y'all think y'all torturing Hitler and bringing Hitler up. No, honey, y'all are praising him because y'all seem like y'all adored what he did. And that's gross and scary. But to continue to torture Marie Antoinette beyond the grave is crazy. It's crazy. But I do kind of want to hear y'all to hear about the lady, one of the ladies who was the headless Marie Antoinette. Because she is suffering from something serious.
See the opening ceremony at the Olympics? I guess, a lot of people are talking about it, but you know what they're not talking about? Farial. Nobody's talking about Farial, who is in nowhere right now. She desperately needs your help due to the lack of cleaning supplies and just the pollution that they're living in. She's been being negatively impacted. She also suffers with Crohn's disease. So as you can imagine how painful the situation can be too without having the proper nutrition and medication that she needs. This is her face right now. Look at, the situation that has caused her for not having the proper care and tools to be, sanitary in these situations. She needs your help. Her campaign hasn't had much attention, so I need you to desperately think of ways that you can contribute this or more to her here and be a part of these 222 people here. And if you can't do that, please answer one question. What's a piece of food that people like that you will never try at all, you've never eaten before, but you just don't want to try it? Did you guys see the opening ceremony at the Olympics? I guess, a lot of people are talking about it, but you know what they're not talking about? Farial. Nobody's talking about Farial, who is in nowhere right now. She desperately needs your help due to the lack.
Okay. So, I don't know if she was the Marie Antoinette or something like that. I don't know. But this young lady really genuinely needs help. And wants to continue her studies in peace. All right, back to this. Hold on. Okay. That stuff I'm trying to get. Because winter is nigh. Winter is coming. All right, let's talk about Jordan Childs, honey. know if this was to humble her or to humble someone else. I don't know what's the reason behind this. Because I'm trying to figure out, they put breakdancing. I do believe dancing should be an Olympic sport. Okay? Any form of dancing should be an Olympic sport. But I don't agree. I just don't agree with some people. Now, I feel like this is a humiliation tactic with Jordan Childs because she thought she won the bronze and then they gave it to someone else. And I forgot what country the young lady was from. Somebody said it in the comment section, and I'm a firm believer the girls should be rewarded for competing and for them making that mistake rather than giving her the bronze medal on camera and then taking it away from her twice off camera. Sound like someone had too much wine and cheese to me. It really does. Because can you imagine thinking you won something and then you turn around and they're like, yeah, you're gonna have to give that back. That's awful. And they're awful for what they did to her. Well, there's other political reasons why they did something like that. I'm not gonna get into it. But there's other reasons why they did this to her. It definitely was a tactic to humiliate her. And I already kind of talked about this. I don't want to get into details. I don't care no more. I think people are trash. That's what I think. Okay.
So
for someone who always talking about her relationship, she sure do. She want to keep it silent. Now people been rumoring that she was with 21 Savage. Is it 21 Savage married? Somebody married. I don't know. Somebody said she was. I found out I was married at work, honey. I was like, what? I'm married? I'm like, well, you need to tell this fool to pick me up from work. You need to tell him I want some Rasta pasta from that Jamaican restaurant. You need to tell him, when I was having my little crisis, he should have been down there putting water on my eyes. Hubby. Anyway, she said, despite what you think you know about our relationship, that's not what's going on, you guys.
Assuming the internet's correct about who the person is, do you guys look? I appreciate that y'all keep y'all business to yourselves. Like I'm for it, and that it's not for promo. But is that? Do you guys enjoy that part of it too? Of like, because some people hate having to be private. Some people love being private. Mm-hmm. Where are y'all at with it?
The internet don't know a goddamn thing. Let's start there. But I like
assuming the internet's correct.
Being private. I think it ain't really nobody business. Like listen to the music and you'll know what you need to know.
Right. Was it hard to write these songs about your personal love life?
When other people in the studio, yeah, because I get to feel like a simp, and I'm so not a simp.
But you just said it's okay that you found somebody that you could be that with, right?
Yeah, it's just so weird.
Gotta let that ego go, man.
Yeah, let that ego go. Like really letting my pride down was such a task. But being private, I think it ain't really nobody business. Like listen to the music and you'll know what you need to know.
Right. Was it hard to write these songs about your personal love life?
When other people in the studio, yeah, because I get to feeling like a simp, and I'm so not a simp.
But you just said it's okay that you found somebody that you.
Why is it called being a simp when you're in love? Will somebody please explain that to me? Why in today's standard it's considered to be a simp when you're in love? There's nothing wrong with being in love. If you find love, that's a beautiful thing. First and foremost, that's a beautiful thing. Everybody deserves to find it. So I don't understand, why is it considered simping when you fall in love with someone? Why is it considered simping? I don't get it. It's the weirdest thing. Being in love is something that's natural. What's unnatural is never being in love at all. And I'm one of the people, I always think I'm in love, but I'm not. Don't worry. Don't ask me why. That's just something I do. I'm a simp all day, every day. I have no problem with being a simp. I don't care. That's just me. Okay? I'm always in love. Don't ask me if I'm in love, because I'm going to say yes. But I just want to know why it's called being a simp when you're in love. I don't understand that. Oh, she said the internet don't know nothing. So in other words, I feel like she didn't confirm or deny if she was with 21 Savage or not. I personally do. But that's cool. It is what it is, honey. She getting on my nerves too now. Don't ask me why she getting on my damn nerves. Just like Trump ass. Trump saying that Harris don't want Christmas. Lord Jesus. Ain't these some racist things he said about Obama too? Y'all know black people do Christmas, which she allegedly is black. I'm gonna say allegedly because I question if she is or not. I don't know. I'm sorry, Miss Harris. I'm sorry, Vice President Harris. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like you black. I don't. But I mean, Trump, for someone to we know she for sure she's Indian. Okay, for sure she's Indian. But I don't know about the black. Okay. She black. Okay. Is she not? She not. The truth will come out. I'm gonna say this. Y'all don't want to believe Trump, but my thing is I heard what Judge Brown had to say, and he gave a convincing argument. A very convincing argument about her blackness. But I don't care. I just want to get these white men out of office. Okay. I like her vice president pick too, by the way. I like him. I really do like that guy. And I'm telling you, I'm saying this as someone who's not a Democrat or a Republican. I really like her vice president pick. But this slow orange dummy, he ain't white, he's orange.
She wants no Merry Christmas even. I just heard today she's a big fan of fighting no Merry Christmas. No, we're going to have Merry Christmas just like we got for everybody 7 years ago. We brought it back. It was in deep trouble. We brought it back.
What the hell? If we're not having a Merry Christmas, it's going to be because of the economy, sir. Not because of her or it's because of the economy. It has not been a Merry Christmas in a minute. Okay, let's just talk. Hold on.
She wants no Merry Christmas even. I just heard today she's
since 2020 that we have not had a Merry Christmas. One Christmas we couldn't be around each other. Okay. Then when we finally got to be around each other, it's like nobody wanted to be near each other no more because everybody liked the solitude. about the Christmas you ruined, Trump? The Christmas of 2020. Hello? And if Christmas is ruined, it's because of the economy. The price of living is ridiculous. I need you to talk about the price of living. He's not focusing on the right things. If he's trying to win this election, he is not focusing on the right things. I need you to focus on the economy and getting this damn prices down or raising people's wages. Minimum wage at this point needs to be $30. Okay? You work at McDonald's, you get $30 an hour. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. I don't give a damn if she's Indian. I don't give a damn if she's black. I don't care if her grandparent is white. I want apartment to go back to being $600 again. Okay. Make up rent prices $600 again. Okay. The economy is so bad. I found an ad on YouTube saying you can rent out a space in a house, someone else's house, rent out a room in someone else's house. Lord Jesus. Now that's sad. That's sad. That's sad that people have to rent out a space in someone's house. I know a group of people who are already doing it, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But it's sad you have to rent out a room and a bathroom in somebody else's house to be able to live. That's sad. You ain't focused on the right thing. Fuck Christmas. Heavy on the fuck Christmas. We ain't gonna have one if we all homeless. You worry about the wrong thing. See, he just so out of touch to the underprivileged problems to where he tell me what you're going to do to fix the economy. Okay, Trump. Worry about that. It doesn't make any sense. There's a bunch of houses and nobody's in them. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. To me, I'm starting to think that he is cognitively declining as well. I really am. I do. For you to be worried about Christmas, and don't get it twisted, I can't wait for Halloween. Okay. But all these holidays cannot be fun if nobody has a house to experience Christmas in. Okay. Think about little Timmy. You know, people can't afford healthcare. People can't afford a place to stay. People can't afford cars. The price of living is way too high, and someone needs to cut it. You worry about the wrong thing. But he's really, to me, he's showing signs of cognitive declination. Him and his running partner. Okay. Speaking of cognitive declination, I don't know why Tyrese is fighting to be Marvin Gaye now. Because he was arguing with Teddy Pendergrass family. So now he decides to be Marvin Gaye.
Oh, say, can you see by early night? It's so bright, hidden and it's bright. That's you, whose brushes and night stars through the bed. Glorious nights, all the rags we watched were so kind creation, and the rockets red, and the mountains standing there.
Yeah. And no, I'm not saving this one. I'm just going to say the one, the drunk country singer. I'm not saving this one because Tyrese has been going through a lot. I'm serious. He's been going through a lot, but I'm confused as to how you go from Teddy Pendergrass to Marvin Gaye. The Pendergrass family does not want them to release the Teddy Pendergrass movie. So I guess he wants to do the Marvin Gaye movie. And I guess that's who he thought he should play. I don't think Tyrese should be Marvin Gaye. I think Tyrese needs to mentally rest. I genuinely do. He's having a hard time. And he's not sitting down and taking time to deal with it. He just keep on moving to the next thing, which make him look even more crazy. And I'm not saying he's crazy, but it makes him look crazy because it's like, okay, how are you going to do a Marvin Gaye inspired national anthem? You could just do it as Tyrese because you're still a singer, Tyrese. You're still an artist. You still have hits. Why can't you just do that instead of cosplaying as Marvin Gaye? So I don't quite know what's going on with Tyrese. He needs help though. The man genuinely needs help. No joke. Because he's emotionally going through it. Okay. Let's talk about this chicken wing thing. Lord. I hope she made that $1.5 million bet in place of the 1.5 million chicken wings that she stole. But 9 years is ridiculous. Blueface only get a year for violating. He got it for violating his probation, regardless of the fact that he shot up a strip club. 9 years is excessive. She didn't hurt nobody. She didn't hurt no one. She just stole some chicken wings. And to be honest with you, looking at this picture, she looked like she needed them. Not $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, but girl. Nine years is excessive. Okay, she didn't kill nobody. She didn't take nobody's life. She didn't put a gun to nobody's head. She just stole chicken wings. I say 4 years suffice. 3 years probation, 1 year in prison. And she needs to for real be rehabilitated. Y'all don't try to rehabilitate people. Y'all just put them in prison. You don't even know why you put them in prison anymore. You just put them in prison. You don't know their personal. So let me tell you the story, just in case you guys forgot the story. I first heard the story with the lovely T. So it says a former food service director from Dalton, Illinois, has been sentenced to 9 years in prison after admitting to stealing over $1.5 million worth of food, mainly chicken wings, from a South suburban school district. Oh, it's because she stole from a suburban school district. Gotcha. It's about where you stole from, not why. Okay. Vera Liddell, 68, worked for Harvey School District 152 when the theft occurred. Between July 2020 and February 2022, Liddell placed unauthorized orders through the school district, the district's main supplier, Gordon Food Services, including 11,000 cases of chicken wings. These orders were separate from the district's legitimate food purchase. During this time, students were learning remotely due to the COVID-19, but the district still provided meals for families to pick up. Liddell used this opportunity to place the fraudulent orders. She would then reportedly use a school district van to pick up the food, which never reached the students. The theft was discovered in January 2022. when a routine audit found that the food service department had overspent its budget by more than $300,000. Oh, that's why the issue is still. A closer look at the invoice revealed that Adele had signed off on numerous large orders of chicken wings, which was not part of the student's meal. Middle of the day. Oh Lord. I'm gonna be don't get more than what you need. If you need the chicken wings, you need the chicken wings. But don't ever get more than what you need. But to me, I feel like either she was selling them on the streets or she was selling plates. I wish I didn't drink all that watermelon mint mojito. It was so good. That's a random thought, but still, I'm just thinking in the back of my head, like, don't ever get more than what you need. That's $300,000. Now you got $50 in wings. Nobody was gonna pay attention to it, but you got $300,000, more than $300,000. You order it off the school's tab. That's crazy. But 9 years is still too much. 9 years in prison is crazy. She didn't hurt nobody. All she hurt was the school system money. She ain't hurt nobody. Y'all sure. I say she just needs to do probation. I feel like the 9 years, some of it is probation. That's what I feel. So yeah. Okay.
In these Olympics.
There has been earthquakes happening a lot lately. One happened in Tokyo. I think it was a 7.1 earthquake that happened. Well, 2 days ago, there was a 4.7 magnitude earthquake hit Los Angeles while these sports commentators were talking. Watch this.
And it was so much fun to see, particularly the crowd sort of getting behind as we have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles. So we're just going to make sure that our studio lights, everything stays safe, everything's shaking. You good, Mylan? Everybody good? All right. Thank you so much for bearing with us through that. Our studio was shaking just a little bit. Tarsi, if you're still good in the studio and everyone's still good. All right. So this is what I want to show you now. Rebecca, I appreciate you just bearing with us here in these Olympics. And it was so much fun to see, particularly the crowd sort of getting behind as we have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles. So we're just going to make sure that our studio lights.
She's doing better than me. My ass would have ran. I've been running and screaming. She's very professional. Go ahead, Malika Andrews. Girl. You need a raise for that. Because one of them lights could have fell on you. Girl. Girl. The way I would have leaped up out of there. Oh my God. She did better than me. She a better woman than me. I would have ran. Shit off that set. Oh my God. I can't imagine. Oh my God. I can't imagine. But these earthquakes are happening more and more, and they're closer and closer to happening. And this is just like, a sidebar. What if those Nephilims waking up? Y'all think is a Nephilim waking up? Some angels waking up? It's just a quick question. I gotta hurry up and finish. Oh, I gotta get this guy right here because it's stupid as it was.
An American
So I want you guys to watch this.
Olympic athlete is going viral for his response to online criticism after he came last in all 4 of his Paris track events. Our news team caught him as he touched down at the airport in Atlanta.
Because I'm still better than a lot of people. So what, I came last. That one, they disqualified me. It wasn't my fault. I thought I heard gunshots. That's what I thought I heard. But it's not what happened. So I tried. So that's why, because I came last, they didn't come to pick me up in the airports. All the other athletes came back yesterday. Me, my own flights, we were delayed. It was a 10-hour layover. Tell me why they put me in that type of flight. They put me economy class. My back, I couldn't even stand up when the plane landed. They had to wheel me out with wheelchair. Because I came last. But it's fine.
In stark comparison, fellow Olympian and gold medalist Suni Lee received a rousing reception upon her return 12 hours earlier. He had this to say about his lack of reception.
I was even wearing sunglasses because I thought people would recognize me. Nobody recognized. Nobody said anything. That's how I was picking up my bag from the baggage place. This old woman tapped me on the shoulder. I thought she recognized me, but she just wanted help with her bag. So it's okay. Nobody to welcome me. No rides. They didn't send nobody to pick me up. They put me in economic class in the back. This small girl was just kicking the flight. In fact, I'm just tired. I don't even want to do any Olympics again. Nobody should call me for 2028 or what. I don't even care what the year is. I'm not doing. So I'm here waiting. I've been calling Uber since. Because if you try to get Uber from airports, it's expensive. So you have to, the best way to, I don't have allowance for Uber. So I have to take airport shuttle to the nearest airport hotel, then call Uber from there. It's usually cheaper. But that's what I'm trying to do. You see, they canceled my Uber pool. Now, even Uber pool, I can't get. Can I ride with you people? Which side are you going? You have news van. But your coverage, I'm the last person to arrive now. Your coverage has finished. I can just follow you people. There's no chair in the back of the van. That's okay. It can't be worse than the economy class I just flew now. I will sit on the floor. It's okay. Because even I will sit on the floor. Which side are you going? Midtown. I'll stop in Midtown. It's okay. That's half my journey. I stop there and I will arrange myself from there. Okay. No, ask your producer, please. I'll just be in the. I won't even make noise. I'll just be in the back of the van. Is it easy to be Olympic athletes? I mean, all of them, the entire generation, they don't even know what run is or what athletes even mean. So it's not easy. They say I'm the worst of the best. No problem. Let me be. That's even better than most people. Do you know those people those Botswana people can run? No, they can run.
We ultimately watched him as he made his way to the shuttle area to find a ride home. We reached out to Team USA for comment and got no response. An American Olympic athlete is going viral for his response to online.
First of all, hold on. I feel like this is a comedy. I knew it was comedy. Because I was like, why did the guy in the picture look like the guy in the video? This is so freaking funny. Why is it so funny? Oh my god. Can you imagine? It was so funny because what did I do with it? Oh my god. I lost it. There it goes.
An American Olympic athlete is going viral for his response to online criticism.
Oh my god. This is funny. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Come on, first time. I was like, you need to go sit down. The person who got last at anything is not going to talk to anybody about that. You get last in something, and you on the top team, top country at the Olympics. You don't want nobody to see your face. Hold on. I can't with this guy. Oh my god, I can't. This is the funniest thing I ever seen. All right. Oh my god. Let me see. There's another video, and then I'm gonna talk about Kurt Franklin. I don't have a time. You know what? No, I'm gonna give Kurt Franklin his own day. I'll save it tomorrow. No, because I'm looking forward to hear from someone. For tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say. I want y'all to watch this.
And she seemed to perk up, be a lot happier.
Does she like it straight away? Like you put that food down, she doesn't turn her nose up?
She likes more of the wet food type thing. It's more palatable. She's drinking those water. But no, really took to it.
2 bowls here, right?
Oh, no.
One is full of vegetables and one is full of meat.
Amen.
Storm.
Right.
Storm, we
Don't
hate
tell
to
her
put the
you-
temptation in front of you,
You
but
ready
some
for
of you,
lunch, Storm?
right? Let her go.
Should I let her go?
Let her go.
Oh, she's obviously going to go. Obviously. Oh, you little...
Yes.
I didn't swear.
And there is the selection.
Oh, checking it out. What is it? And she seemed to...
This should be considered abuse. Dogs are not supposed to eat veggies. Their teeth, if their teeth can get through the dermis and epidermis of human skin, they're not supposed to be eating veggies. Girl. So I'm gonna end right here. I will be back. I just want to get ready for my class. I don't know why my room is so warm right now. But I gotta get ready for my class. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'll be back. The next person I want to talk about is Kurt Franklin for a split second. Because he needs to be talked about. With that being said, thank you guys for coming to my live. I am so outie.